For the past 10 years, I've had hundreds of ideas. Here's what actually happens when I take action on them. I built 6 projects in 6 weeks without writing a single line of code. So in this video, I'm going to run through how I built things so quickly. What were the apps that I built? And most importantly, how much money did they make? Was it a success? But first off, how did I actually come up with ideas for this challenge? Well, I think ideas are a dime in a dozen. Everyone's got ideas, but it doesn't really mean that much. For example, we won a hackathon at Google recently, and everyone had the same idea. We all built a chatbot for a sales tech company, and everyone built the same thing, everyone had the same idea, but there was only really one winner, which came second place. Good effort. It's about the execution, but some practical advice. Take note of problems you have and other people have. Write down the ideas, and the biggest thing for me was actually taking action. When you start working on something, you'll find out that you have 10 other ideas about how to do that thing or other things you could be working on. How did I build this so quick? With 1 week building a product. A lot of people validate ideas or startups with a landing page or a sign-up form or just like a Figma prototype. But that's not for me. I've always been in the no-code space. I like building things and putting things out there for people to use. Here's the thing, I'm not a seasoned dev and I don't write code, but all these projects I built were mostly in Next.js using React. So how did I do that? Well, you guessed it, I used AI tools to do that, so I'll run through the 3 ways that I use these tools and which one was best. So I started off with the classic ChatGPT or Claude, and Claude's a lot better by the way, and I just used a normal chat interface and said, hey, I want to do this thing, give me the code to do it, and then I'll go and do the code. Then I moved to a software called Cursor, and they have a sidebar with ChatGPT or Claude built into the sidebar. So what the amazing thing there is it has context of your code base, so it understands what you're trying to do. Now that was good, but the final version, Cursor Composer, is a game changer, and that is magical. Not only does it have context of your old code base, but it actually executes the code changes, the file changes that need to be done, so you don't actually have to go and make manual changes yourself. You don't need to copy paste code. It literally does it for you. It's unreal. Okay, so what did I actually build? Let me just reel through them very quick and I'll put a screenshot up. So the first one is a meditation app for NSDRs, which are promoted by Andrew Huberman, a thumbnail AI generator, a golf course SEO directory, a workflow AI content editor, a local service business with a nice big AI-powered SEO directory, and last but not least, a user research survey tool, you guessed it, with AI built in. So the big question, how much money did we make? Now, a lot of people say it's not an MVP unless you have a Stripe payment link on your website where users can go, they can pay, and they can use your apps. Last year, me and my friends launched an emoji generator app. We built it in 2 days and we launched it on Product Hunt with a Stripe payment link. And before you know it, we had paid users. Even to this day, we're still getting paid users. So lesson, always launch with a paid Stripe link. I did not take this lesson. I had a bunch of DevOps problems when it came to launching apps, and I didn't get around to putting Stripe links, which unfortunately leads us to the reality of this project, and we didn't make any money. We actually lost money because I've been subscribing to so many AI tools. If you want to make money with your apps, 6 and 6 is probably not the best way to do it. So yeah, not the best result, but was it a success? Well, I really like this Tim Ferriss philosophy of doing an experiment like this.
The primary one is asking the question, and I'm not the first person to do this, but how can I succeed even if I fail? Or can I succeed even if I fail? What I mean by that is, if I ask myself, which of these will help me to develop or deepen skills, develop or deepen relationships the most, even if they fail by external metrics, I bias towards choosing that project.
So what things were a success here? Well, first of all, I rapidly learned React Next.js and got thrown in the deep end of actually building with code. Not that I wrote code, but you know what I mean. Building in public, and I was posting a lot about my building, and a lot of people were interested, and it was inspiring to other people, which was really cool. And I get to make this video. I think being able to actually get those ideas out of my system, build them, put them out there, helps really understand what I should be working on, and also a lesson of focus. If you're building 6 things in 6 weeks, it's hard to get them to a good caliber. So now, what's next? The next 3 months, I'm going to be trying to focus on building a really good product experience, and maybe I'll be posting another video on that. That's a quick video, how I built the tools, how I got ideas for them, and finally, was it a success? Any other questions, let me know. Other than that, drop me a follow on Twitter to keep up to date with what I'm building and what I'm working on. And yeah, if you made it this far, cheers for watching. Hopefully there was some interesting bits in there for you.